When I was about 10, 11, 12 years old, it was bar and bar mitzvah season, and I thought it was a really cool thing. I always went to Hebrew school when I was younger. I went 2-3 days a week, and I learned about Hebrew. I learned about Judaic studies, and it was that time that my mom said to me, "Rich, it's now time that you start learning your Haftorah because your bar mitzvah is coming up in September 2001, and I had about a year to practice it." So I still remember that I used to go up to the cantor's office about 2 or 3 times a week after my Judaic studies and Hebrew classes, and I would speak with them. He loved cars, I loved cars, and I remember he had always parked his car in front of the Hebrew school, and we'd have these really great moments together, saying, "Oh wow," he always sometimes got like a new car, or he borrowed a friend's car, or he had a family friend's car he drove, and that was like a hobby of his. So I really enjoyed those conversations, and then just learning about Hebrew and learning about just Judaism, which is still very close to my heart. It was just really quite fascinating. And I told my cantor, I says, "Look, I'm having a lot of people come to my bar mitzvah, and I really want to be prepared for the ceremony and really learn the Haftorah, and also not only just say the Haftorah, but also understand what it means." So we would sit down together, we'd be reading the Torah, and with the scroll, and I had like a little bit of a pencil, like marking exactly where I was. And I said to him, not only is the bar mitzvah about the learning about the Judaism, but it's also about like comprehending and understanding exactly what it means, right? I had all my friends that were preparing for just beautiful parties, but I really want to understand about Judaism at that age, because I was growing into a man at 12, 13 years old. Torah and the Jewish religion, that's when you become a true man. You get certain responsibilities that your family gives to you, or just life in general. So it was a Saturday night, and I was all dressed up in my suit and tie, and I got up on the bima, and everyone just loved the way that I sang the Haftorah. And I just had a great presence in the temple, that people, still to this day talk to me and say, "Rich, your ceremony at the temple for your bar mitzvah was unbelievable." And at the end, I had to throw the candy up in the air because there was a little celebratory event after I finished. I still remember looking in the eyes of the guests that attended, and it was like, "Wow, Rich, you did it. It took you a year of practice, of learning the Haftorah and getting ready, nervous, you don't know what to expect." And it was just a super exciting day. Awesome day. I had my family come on up. We had pictures, and my dad and mom said some prayers, and then my brother came up as well. I remember seeing my grandparents there, looking them in the eye while I was singing, and it was just a glorious, awesome occasion, and some really, really great memories of that day.